Hello, everybody. Welcome to the PanelCast. I am your host, AJ. Apparently, Freddie froze.
No, there was a little bit of lag on my side. I'm like, wait, the music's still going, but the camera popped off? Because
Well,
I'm supposed to
yeah,
be your
pay
host
attention
today.
to the camera. See, we still have snafus. We've been going at this thing live for a short while. We're not all the way there yet, but we're getting there. Good thing there's nobody watching right now.
Right? But if you are watching, don't forget to give us a like, subscribe, and a share. But today we are in episode 310 of the Panelcast. Uh, but before that, AJ, how are you doing today?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing all right. A little bit hungry. Right before we started, you were eating, and that made me realize, hey, I should have eaten, but I don't have time for that.
I have
All
a
right,
funny
so
quick story. Let me tell you a funny
oh,
quick story real quick.
please
I was
tell
at
us.
the theater today, and I was watching a movie. And in the middle of it, I had to use the restroom. So I'm walking out, and this guy's like mad dogging me. I don't understand why. And I go into the bathroom, and I'm going, doing my business. I come out, and I look at the mirror. I was like, what is he looking at? And I look at my shirt, and I'm like, it just says Full Metal Vet. I don't understand why he'd be. Oh, Born to Kill Nazis. Oh, okay.
Oh,
So I walk out, and he's still giving me a dirty look. And I'm thinking in my head, if this shirt offends you in this day and age, you in the wrong country.
right.
Like seriously.
We stand for GI Robot.
That's right. We stand with GI Robot.
Exactly.
But seriously, people, if you're getting offended by Born to Kill Nazis and you live in America, then something's wrong. Just
This is not
saying.
this is not the state for you.
This is not the country for you.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, welcome on board, everybody. Hi.
Howdy, howdy. All right, so we have a lot to show you and talk about today. Let's see. Today we will be reviewing They Will Kill You, Transformers Earthspark Season 4, My Adventures with Superman Season 3, and we also have a video game to talk about that I'm playing at the moment. Well, I say playing, but I beat it, but it is fun. And we also have a few trailers to show you, along with AEW's Match of the Week. But for now, AJ has some news and he wants to talk about something that he watched today. AJ, take it away.
Well, yeah, as I mentioned before, I was at the movie theater earlier today. What is this comment from 5 viewers to raid made status? Peak blind. Wow. We finally got our first spammer. All right.
Sweet. Let's click on the link. It's probably safe.
Right. Everybody. Um. Anyway, I'm going to go see Supergirl today, guys.
How was it?
I saw Supergirl.
That must be good news then.
That's all. I saw Supergirl. That's all I can admit to. um. It's not a horrible movie. It just doesn't make sense. It. Okay. I'm going to tell you guys. It's a little spoiler. You know the city of Kandor?
Yes.
Okay. They launch it into space. They put a force field around it, and then they tell everybody that they're getting sick because a mineral got unearthed when they did that, and now everybody in Kandor is going to die from kryptonite poisoning. No, that would mean everybody that lived on Krypton would die of krypton. Kryptonite doesn't become active unless it's in the yellow sun.
Yeah, I was like, wait, isn't Krypton just kryptonite, but with, their version of their earth metal?
Right.
Like you
So they
just said.
changed the whole thing to be stupid because they didn't want to put Candor in a bottle. Anyway, that's just an example of bad storytelling with this and the things that they did for it. Jason Momoa looked like he had a blast playing Lobo, and he did a good job of it.
Which I heard he really wanted to play Lobo, so
He
I'm
really
pretty.
wanted Lobo, and he got Lobo down. Otherwise, it was the movie. It was all right. I mean, they got everything wrong, and that's okay. The least part I had a problem with was Millie Alcock. I thought she did a great job. I thought everybody else did a great job, but uh, one of the problems I did have was that Crypto, because he was all CGI, he would change size throughout the movie. Like 1 minute he's huge, 1 minute he's this tiny little puppy. And I understand they were flashbacking to where he was a little puppy, but like he would be in bed and he would be smaller, and then when he was feeling good, he was bigger, and then like he just kept changing size throughout the whole. And I'm like, that's not hard to fix, you know.
Right?
It just didn't make sense. There's a lot about the movie that didn't make sense, and I had a lot of problems with it. And I know that I've been seeing a lot of TikToks where like kids are coming out dressed as Supergirl or Superman or cosplaying whatever, and they're coming out and they're like, "Well, that happened," you know. And I feel bad because it's just a jumble of a movie, and they're not, you know, they're not getting to enjoy it. I don't know. Maybe I'm too old. Maybe I've seen better versions of Supergirl's origin story. I don't know, but I'm glad that Jason Momoa had fun, and that's all I can say. Ready?
Oh, that's good. Well, I haven't watched the movie yet, but you think it'd be worth watching, or should I just skip it together? Because honestly, I think I'm watching a better version with Supergirl involved in it, and that will be what I'm going to be reviewing after this. And that will be My Adventures with Superman season 3.
I would wait to watch it.
Okay, then I'll definitely do that because I know I watched the Superman movie where she's involved, and I kind of didn't like what they were going with her character, but I might have been missing some information. So if it's a continuation of that same character of Supergirl, yeah, I'll definitely wait.
It is a continuation, but they explain why she is the way she is. And anyway, you need to watch the movie. I don't want to give it away too much. I've already said too much, and I don't want to ruin it for everybody else. But you need to go out and form your own opinion. I'm just a grumpy old bald man, you know. Like that's just it, you know. And uh, if you want to see a good origin story of Supergirl, watch Superman Batman Apocalypse, the animated
Oh
movie.
yeah,
That
that
is
was a
a
good one.
way better version of Supergirl origin than what this movie was, and better done, in my opinion. But you want to review this?
In Metropolis, challenges come in all shapes and sizes.
You are also cute when you suffer.
But can Superman keep up when the other guy is just as super as he is?
I'm faster than you, stronger than you, better than you.
He may need a little help.
Are you okay?
Being Superman it's harder than it used to be. It's much harder.
Good thing Clark's got such helpful friends.
Is this a dog?
No! What do you guys do? What's your favorite movie? Why do you wear glasses?
Clark!
Jimmy, if it's not an emergency, it really has to wait.
I say it's an emergency!
My Adventures with Superman. The third season premieres Saturday, June 13th at midnight on Toonami. Next day on HBO Max.
You must prove you can party with men of steel.
That looks
Ooh, and
better
you-
than what I saw.
Dude, it is awesome. Like even with especially getting the Toonami trailer makes it seem so much better, and it is a great show. It, like we said, it's season 3. The first season starts off, of course, giving Superman's origin in this show, and season 2 will introduce Supergirl, which, from what you're explaining, this is going to be a better version of her origin story in this one. But the third season just came out, and my God, I'm already enjoying it. We're having, for us, it's old villains, but there's going to be new villains for all the newer generations. I think this is the same animation company who did the Voltron Legendary Defender and the She-Ra Princess of Power. So I already love the animation. And the story, like I said, it's pretty good. Everybody that shows up, you're just in for a treat.
It looks like they're doing the Superman version storyline. Does that mean they've shown Doomsday and the death of Superman already?
No, not yet. I don't know if it's going into that one, but
So they're changing his origin story in that matter then?
I think so, yes. I don't know what the new episode's coming up Saturday. On Saturday night, it'll be shown on Toonami, and the next day it'll show on, was it HBO? Yeah, HBO. So you're just gonna have to watch and find out. I can't wait. The more I watch this, the more I enjoy it. They're about, was it 8 or 10 episodes each? Give me a second. I had this information and then I forgot already. But yeah, it is about 10 episodes each season. So we're on episode 3, and yeah, I'm excited. That's all I could say.
Cool.
Everybody, although I will say everybody does look different. There are some changes to like characters' looks and designs. Some people not like it. I enjoyed it. Lois Lane herself is part Korean in this version. So it's like, oh, okay, that's interesting. And you learn about her and her family in this one, of course. So definitely worth the watch. Definitely enjoy this story. Definitely give it a watch if you want.
Will do.
All right, AJ, how about you? What do we have next on our list?
Well, I was going to do some news stories real quick.
All right.
This was just released, coming to Netflix in 2027. New York City, 1994. 5 years after the Ghostbusters took the Statue of Liberty for a walk, a new supernatural threat hits the Big Apple. Now, a group of scrappy New Yorkers must suit up, face their fears, and bust some ghosts. That was the new news bit that has been released from Netflix, along with some awesome stills coming from their new show. And here's one of the images. I think it's cool. They had always talked about the next generation of Ghostbusters being Ghostbusters Gen X version, where they were going to be more skateboarders, more harder, more punk rock,
I think they had an animated show similar to that premise too.
Right. Here's another image. And this looks straight out of the video game.
Ooh. That looks awesome.
But I'm loving it. All the images so far. And there's only the 2. But everything I've seen so far has got me all excited. And I can't wait for it.
Right? I mean, this is wallpaper worthy of having on your phone, your computer.
Exactly.
It looks awesome.
Exactly. And so that's just one still from a moving animated show. It's going to be phenomenal.
Heck yeah.
Next up on the news is what's been on everybody's tongue, where I've gotten it 3 times sent to me after I had already seen it. Y'all need to wake up a little earlier to get me the news. But anyway.
I am awake. It's just, I didn't see it till this morning.
No. I'm not talking about that.
Oh, okay. What are we talking about then?
I'm talking about this. Genndy Tartakovsky is making Conan the Barbarian the animated series.
Nice. I think I got a glimpse of this, but I just scrolled right past it, and I'm kind of glad I did, so I could be more surprised. I saw the face, so I didn't look anything else beyond that.
This is going to be produced by Cartoon Network for Prime Video, and I'm just reading what you guys are reading here. First season of the animated series will be anchored by the adaptation of the 1934 short story Queen of the Black Coast by Conan creator Robert E. Howard. Genndy Tartakovsky will be the showrunner and executive producer of the series. He's the creator of the animated series, including Primal, Samurai Jack, and Dexter's Laboratory, and is also the director and writer for Clone Wars and the Powerpuff Girls.
Nice.
He expressed interest in creating an animated Conan movie in 2007, pitched it to Lionsgate, but they weren't willing to provide the funds needed for what he had in mind. Netflix, on the other hand, saw his other stuff by HBO and said, here's some money, do it.
Shut up and take my money. Dude,
And so
Jendi,
here we
he
go.
does great work. I love all his work.
Now, there's already hate flying online from all the new gens. I don't know what else to call them nowadays. I just call them the new generation of people out there that are complaining about the fact that he has earrings, and they're saying that's going to make him gay. They're also complaining about Queen of the Black Coast, which they think is going to make it into a love story. So now they're claiming that it's going to be woke. All this other stuff. Look, man, obviously none of you have picked up a comic book or a book about Conan. Because if you did, you would have realized he spent a lot of his time as a pirate on the seas. Of course, he had earrings.
I haven't, and I
At
can know
one
that
point in
information.
time, tell me one comic book or one book in which Conan is not banging somebody.
Mm-hmm. Even in
That
the
man was
movies.
Captain Kirk of the Barbarian Age. Everywhere he walked, he was banging somebody, or there was a love story involved while he was banging somebody else. All right, this is Conan. And like, okay, so until you do your history, your research, I don't want to hear any of your stuff anymore. I'm so tired of this word woke anymore. Also, like, when did equal rights become such a bad thing?
Well, we know why, but we won't get into that.
We won't.
But man, yes, I hope it's as violent as Primal is, because I mean, if Primal was violent, yeah, I expect this to be just as violent, if not, hopefully more.
Yeah, I love Primal, and I can't stop watching Primal, and I can't wait to see this. I wonder if he's going to take the same route where there's no talking or not. I'd be curious. But it's Conan. Conan has, Conan likes to talk.
Yeah, so we'll be surprised once we get more information on that.
What else, Freddie?
All right, so we're going to talk about a video game I played recently called Motorslice. We have a trailer for that, so AJ, if you don't mind.
This is Slicer P. My job here is to hunt down machines. Get in, eliminate the machines, and get out. Failure is forbidden.
All right. What was that about?
So, Motorslice is a parkour action game similar to that of Mirror's Edge, along with Shadow of the Colossus. It is a fun game. There's a lot of, like I said, parkour, you're climbing huge mega structures, fighting machines, and the scale of that world is huge. It's just really fun to play with. I beat in like 15 hours or so because I kept dying. You're gonna die a lot if you play those games. There's not a lot of enemies to fight, but there's a lot of exploration, and when you do fight the enemies, it feels epic as hell.
What's the basic premise of the game?
Pretty much the basis is just destroying giant machineries that seem to have a mind of their own that are trying to kill anyone that's not also a machine. There is a lore story behind it, but I have to look more into it because I was just having fun just climbing, exploring. There is story in there, but don't want to talk too much about that without giving too much of it away. But You're definitely just trying to kill all the machines in the area. Yeah, I can't give that game enough praise. It's there are some issues to it, with it being a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? You could almost over sexualize the main character.
Really, the little jiggle there didn't give
Yes.
that away.
Yeah, because at first, when I first saw it, I was like, man, she has huge busty goggles. Those are goggles. So it's a fun game. A lot of people enjoy it just for the action itself, and not, the character of being sexualized themselves. They were just too busy having fun, climbing and fighting. So it is a game I would recommend. It is on Steam, PlayStation 5, Xbox, Switch, I think it said. I don't remember. I have it on PC, so I definitely want to play it again after, but I have other games I'm going to be playing, so it's fun. Definitely fun.
That sounds cool.
Heck yeah.
Looks like a nice little mindless game that just brainless. I've been playing Fallout 4 again. Yeah. Because of the new expansion that they did with their memory, I'm able to run more mods now.
Ooh.
So I have multiple mods running in there. And I'm going through playing as a female this time. Totally different perspective. Going for a different faction. And in doing this, it's like a whole new game is opening up. And I'm having missions I've never played before, going to locations I've never seen before,
Nice.
interactions I've never had before. So it's like brand new to me, and I'm loving every minute of it. So unfortunately, my wife hates it because, that's all I do, and she's on summer break. But she's leaving in a week.
Have her join.
No, it's not multiplayer.
Not with that attitude.
Not with her attitude. Anyway. I think it's time we talk about the movie we watched.
All right, let's watch the trailer for that one then.
All right, then.
All right.
The Virgil was built in 1923. Today, it's one of the most exclusive buildings in Manhattan.
Hi, I'm the new maid.
With such wealth comes the expectation of the highest quality of service. It's a lot of lux.
This building is a temple to Satan. Each month we must pay with a human sacrifice. Tonight, you are the offering.
Gotcha.
You little shit!
There has to be a way out of here.
The building was designed to be a death trap.
Our offering is on the loose. Be on the lookout. I just dropped her picture in the group chat.
Fuck you.
No, fuck you.
No, bitch. Fuck you.
Fuck you!
I don't know what is going on in here. But pray, I am in a forgiving mood. Who the fuck are you?
Where did you learn how to fight like that? Prison.
All right, I'm
Dude.
interested in your opinion.
Dude, that movie was awesome. A lot of movies we've been watching, like I feel like don't catch me till like at least the second half. This thing caught me in the first few minutes. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, this is awesome. Finally. This is amazing. I thoroughly enjoyed myself with that one. It was just awesome. I can't praise it enough.
I don't have enough great words to say about it.
Yeah.
I feel bad. Honestly, having seen this movie, I feel guilty because I wanted to see it in the theater and I didn't. And I'm so sad I missed out. Because this movie would have been badass on IMAX or on the moving seats, you know, like
Yeah. You would
that
have
would have
felt
kicked my
everything. And that would have
ass. Like,
Mhm.
or 40X. Like I would have loved to have seen it in one of those. This movie is hands down, top to bottom, balls to the wall action, crazy madness. In the same way that Renfield just fucks you up with just everything coming at you at once, so does this.
But it never overloads you with what's coming.
No, and Heather Graham's eye. Okay, the whole eyeball shtick. That thing was fucking awesome. And practical effects, all of it. Oh my God.
Yeah, I was like, how long is this gonna last? And like, oh, it's still going. It feels like.
Right? She was Spider-Maning everywhere.
Yeah, I was like, how do you do that? Just being that. Oh man, that's a movie definitely worth a couple watches.
You have to. It takes a minute to like, because you want to catch everything that's going on. The fight scenes are phenomenal. They're over the top. That flaming axe fight scene, holy shit, that was on par with anything that Tony Jaa has ever done. Okay, I will take that to the bank. Zazie Beetz is the new badass bitch. Okay, Sigourney Weaver and everybody else needs to take a step back because she is it in this movie.
Yes.
Just not enough praise. Why this movie didn't do better in the theater, I don't know.
I didn't know about it. I don't know how the advertising was for it beforehand, but
it wasn't that trailer. If it had been that trailer, I'm sure it would have got a lot more people, but that trailer would have ruined the movie for a lot of people.
I mean, that's fair.
And that's one of the reasons why I wanted that trailer for the show, because the movie's been out for a while, but the trailer doesn't grab you. That trailer does. And it gives a lot away, but it doesn't give everything away. Trust me. There's so much more in that movie that you need to see. If you've seen the movies They Will Kill You, part 1 and 2, it's very much on par with that as far as madness goes. And you just feel like you can't catch a breath with everything that's going on. But it's not overloading, like you said. It's just fun.
Normally,
like,
yeah, because normally I'm playing like video games as I'm watching some of these movies, but I never miss important details and smaller details. I stopped playing. I was like, no, I can't play. Oh man, this is awesome. So yeah, definitely worth the watch.
Right?
Definitely
And
go
she
watch
made
it.
John McClane look like a pussy. And I only say that because she runs around the whole movie doing all that barefooted. Okay.
Yeah, I completely forgot that she was barefooted like that whole time.
Barefooted throughout the whole movie. Make John McClane look like a bitch. Just saying.
All right. And with that, let's talk about our next show, which would be what I'm watching at the moment. Well, I finished watching would be Transformers Earthspark. And this one is season 4. So, AJ, did I talk about this already, or am I remembering wrong?
You're remembering wrong.
Sweet.
On December 5th,
Victory over
awaits us.
It's the epic conclusion of Transformers Earthspark.
We will rule the cosmos.
With 2 brand new specials.
Give me the Matrix!
Optimus is in trouble.
Got him right where we want him.
This ends with us.
Transformers Earthspark, 2 new specials streaming December 5th, only on Paramount Plus.
All right, that's Transformers Earthspark. Now, a little bit about this show. It's a kids show, of course. So the story for a kids show is actually pretty decent. You have 2 kids moving into a new town, and you get to follow their story. First season talks about that. Second season, you also, oh my God, I lost my train of thought. The first season introduces a whole bunch of new different Transformers. The story, I love the way the story goes for the first season. It's kind of a continue to Generation 1, but like an AU version, alternate universe version. So I enjoyed that one. Season 2,
Oh, it's like Australian? Okay.
No, not Australian, alternate universe. Second season, more Transformers introduced. Third season, hints of talking about going to Cybertron is talked about. And then the fourth season, which is on, it says 2 episodes. What they are 2 mini movies. So they're about a little bit close to an hour and a half each, but it's the season finale. So of course they're going to go big. And quite frankly, the whole story leading up to all this is really good. Even the finale itself was really good. You see a bunch of the Decepticons, the Autobots, and some new characters, of course, you haven't seen. It's actually, like I said, it's good for a kids show. I've seen the toys for it. The toys aren't something to write about, but the way some of the vehicles look awesome. Excuse me. Ooh, sorry, that was a bad cough.
That's right. I'm not a fan of the toys personally.
Yeah, they're not for me.
They're aged. They're too childlike,
Yes.
and I'm just not. The molds aren't my favorite.
Yes, I would actually love to see more intricate versions of these toys because the designs for them are actually pretty awesome. So you have like a drone satellite. So I'm like, oh, okay. But it just feels so small.
Yeah.
And it is. It's supposed to be. But more on that. Less on that. But yeah, no, like I think the coolest thing the coolest thing is just seeing different vehicles for some of the Transformers you used to are way different than what they used to be. So you get to see that in here. Like I said, story's good for a kids show. Definitely worth the watch if you want to watch anything Transformers.
Cool. I stopped watching Transformers after the first series. Just too much to follow and too much. I was busy. Okay. I was busy doing this, buying all the toys.
I mean, that's fair. And that's pretty much it on Earthspark. Definitely watch it. If you have kids, watch it with them. They'll probably enjoy it as well.
I just realized that the rest of the show is pretty much going to be me talking.
Ooh, I should have.
So, yeah, I quit.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Now, next up is our, we're going to go into the trailers now of some of the new shows coming up. And they are all, since we're all on the subject of animation, they're all animated. So let's get the first one out of the way. This one is a surprise to me. I did not know it was coming. I had heard about it. But now that I see it, I'm very excited to see it. Here is Batman Nightfall.
Gotham City needs Batman.
Batman, you haven't slept since Arkham exploded 2 days ago. Maybe we should ask John Paul for help. His training is coming along.
We're all that stands between those inmates and the fall of Gotham.
They say you are the greatest detective. And yet you did not see this coming. I intend to break you.
Then give it your best shot.
Let chaos reign in Gotham.
We have to help Batman.
Suit up.
Well, that's a gritty new look for the Dark Knight.
Something else is going on out there.
Come get some!
The guilty must pay.
Yeah, very similar to how they did Halloween, the Long Halloween. They are now doing the Nightfall series in 3 parts, which is kind of good because that means they're going to pay more attention to it, to some of the details, because that is a long story. Included within Batman Nightfall, for those of you who are not familiar, who didn't read the comics, is the breaking of the bat. It is where Bane breaks Batman's back, and Azrael takes over as Batman. Now, if they do it right, they'll include Face to Face, which is where Two-Face, guilted by what happens, takes over as Batman and runs Gotham City like Batman would.
Nice. Yeah, there's a lot of comics I've never read, so for me, this is a new story for me, so I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to include that. I doubt it. They're probably just going to stick to the Azrael storyline and the breaking of the bat storyline, which is fine with me because both are very good. And I hope that's what we're going to see. I'm just mad it's broken up into 3 parts only because we have to wait for them to come out.
Yeah, that's the only thing that always sucks about these things. And hopefully with that story you were talking about, it's going to be in the other parts and they just showed the first part, but we're going to have to wait to see.
But on the same vein of DC animated news that's come out, I do have something else I wanted to mention. DC Studios and Warner Brothers Animation have announced a new animated series in the works for Absolute Batman.
Ooh.
Absolute Batman is based on the monthly comic book of the same name that began October 24. The comic creators, Scott Snyder and artist Nick Dragotta, will be involved in the show's development. Snyder will serve as executive producer and showrunner, which means we're going to get Absolute Batman. For those of you who haven't read it, it's a pretty great story. We reviewed it here not so long ago. Where we all like alternate version of Batman where Joker's parents are the billionaires. And you got to read it. But if they come out with the animated version, I'll be really excited. But that's not the only animated Batman news we have. We also have this.
We are losing this fight.
Not a fight anymore, boss. It's a war.
It's our job to protect this city, no one else's.
Yeah, you and your bat buddy.
When we get rid of the Batman, Gotham will be ours.
Some in Gotham call the so-called Batman a hero. But I ask you, has the Batman made your children safer?
Now it's a party!
Daylight robberies, random shootings, more in the last 3 weeks than in all of last year.
Nobody's crossing this Riddler guy.
I'm running things.
The whole city's on the verge of panic.
This kind of chaos can spin out of control.
Then it's down to you. Again.
Pennyworth, it's me. I need the car.
Sane people don't dress like bats and do detective work for free.
I want him dead! You get me? Dead! Dead! Dead!
I've come to awaken you.
To show you.
Show me what?
What you are.
Shall we begin?
I was
I've
wondering
been
why it looked so
waiting
familiar.
forever for season 2 to come out. And now that it is, I'm excited.
Me too. I watched last season or the first season a couple months ago, and I definitely wanted more of that. So the fact that season 2 is finally coming out next month, yeah, I'm excited for it as well.
For those of you who haven't watched the first season, excuse me. This version of Batman is basically Batman Noir. Not only are they telling you different versions of Batman origin stories, villains, and himself, but they're also showing it to you from a different time period and perspective, a year one perspective. And I love how they're changing all the characters, but a lot of people don't. However, whether you like what they're doing with it, whether you like the animation or not, you cannot argue that the storytelling is superb. The writing on the show is some of the best writing for Batman I've seen in a long time, and they're doing a great job for it.
Yes, I agree.
And
And like
season 2, if season 2 brings it like season 1 did, it's just going to be glorious.
And like you said, even if it's something that you don't feel like you might watch it anyway. Form your own opinion. Don't let others persuade you or sway you from the show because they don't like it. I love new animations. I love reboots. I watch it all. Love the originals. Definitely give this one a watch. And then definitely watch season 2 because I'm excited. AJ's excited. We're all excited here.
I mean, as excited as old people can get.
Right. Right.
Speaking of old people, let's talk about wrestling.
Wrestling? What we watching wrestling with?
We're watching our AEW match of the week. But before we do that, Freddie, I want to show you another trailer.
Ooh, okay. What we got?
This is the surprise trailer that I had in store. This show, I knew was coming, and I was excited for it because I am a fan of the show it is a spinoff from. This is a spinoff from Rick and Morty. This is President Curtis Jackson.
How do you respond to People Magazine calling you the president with the greatest voice?
I can neither confirm or deny. All right, everyone, move, move, move!
Ma'am, please stay 10 feet back.
Oh, I'm Banks. I'm the new chief of staff.
I don't know that.
Oh, Special Agent O'Doyle. You run things by the book when you're not being booked. Felon much?
Let's go!
What the hell is going on?
You're such a butt.
Tom's, what the fuck, man?
He's the one who keeps cutting the donuts into pieces in the break room.
You dick.
Gobble, gobble!
I feel like busting loose. Busting loose.
Fortunately, it's using 1980s encryption.
Go left.
Go left.
No,
right.
up,
Go
up.
right.
Whoa, whoa.
Very helpful. Got it.
Let's go teach gangs how to break dance.
I will not let you down, sir.
Right, because we're pretty fucked.
Sir, how do I report this exactly?
You don't.
But none of this is in the Constitution.
Neither is your mama, but you did what she told you, right?
Busting loose in the meantime. Busting loose makes you feel fine.
Gotcha, bitch. Damn.
Keith David is
Dad?
I ain't your daddy, kid. And don't try any of that Billie Jean shit. I keep it wrapped and strapped.
President Curtis. New series premieres Sunday, July 26th at 11:30 on Adult Swim. Next day on HBO Max.
An emoji of a dinner plate and an emoji of my ass.
That's glorious.
Yeah, I never watched Rick and Morty. This show, though, this caught my attention.
Glorious. I think it's awesome.
I guess I have
be
to wait
watching
about
every
a month.
episode of this. President Curtis is a character from Rick and Morty. You've seen him show up in a lot of the episodes. I'm loving the new season of Rick and Morty. It's giving me new reason to live. And I need any of those I can get. But seeing President Curtis is coming out, I'm excited.
Yeah, I'll definitely watch that. And eventually I'll catch up on Rick and Morty, but that'll be later.
I don't think that you'll have to with this. I think it's going to be its own thing, so you won't have to if you want to watch it.
Okay, so it's kind of like, oh my God, The Boys and the show we watched. Oh my God, I can't remember the name of the show. What if you show them with the powers at school?
Gen V?
Gen V, yes, thank you. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, I'll definitely watch it. It's Keith David. You can't not watch anything he's in.
That's right. It's because of him that Kurt Russell's an alien. Just so you know. All right. When did I get this gray stripe in my sideburn?
It's probably been there and it's just been hiding.
Do I have a matching one?
I hope so. Don't look like it.
No, I don't.
Well, that's not fair. These at least be even.
Never. I know. Anyway, the AEW match of the week right now, this weekend is coming up, is going to be AEW's PLE called Forbidden Door. And Forbidden Door normally is one of the best pay-per-views of the year because you get to see people from America, AEW, fight New Japan Pro Wrestling. And you get a lot of the names that you can't see on American TV from New Japan come over, and they just break down the Forbidden Door and have matches cross promotion wise. I love it because, again, you get to see matches you don't normally get to see. Leading up to Forbidden Door, they have a lot of these so-called these New Japan wrestlers coming over and having matches to get you excited for the pay-per-view that's coming up for the weekend. One of these matches was Jungle Jack Perry versus Zack Sabre Jr. Zack Sabre Jr. wrestles for New Japan and is probably ranked number 1 as far as the most technical wrestler in the world.
Nice.
And I was going to give you that match, but I changed my mind.
Ooh, why is that?
Because my favorite wrestler had a match. Hi, Jack. My dog just walked in. My favorite wrestler had a match, and it was phenomenal, even though it's a TV match. You got to realize these matches are free to watch. And the fact that we get these for free is a miracle. Hello, puppy. Are you okay? Okay, go.
Bye, Jack.
Go on. He said hi. This is Will Ospreay versus El Phantasmo. El Phantasmo has built up quite a name for himself in New Japan. He's held many titles. He's a very well-known aerial specialist. He's fought Will Ospreay many a times. This time was fantastic. Here we go.
The wrestling, the action, a whole week. Starting tonight.
And a love letter to the industry, the sport of pro wrestling as a whole, thanks to our collaboration with CMLL, New Japan, Pro Wrestling, and Stardom. As Will Ospreay now getting the better of ELP.
Both men bringing the fight. And I don't think there was any doubt that those vicious palm strikes to the surgically repaired neck of Ospreay fired up the aerial assassin.
Wow. ELP plucks Ospreay out of midair, but Ospreay lands on his feet, standing switch. Nice counter. These two men almost telepathically able to anticipate the other's next move. Ospreay, the Spanish fly, the cover. 2. No, ELP able to kick out.
What a great match these two young men are having. I'm sure if you've seen them wrestle before, you're not surprised, but this is something else.
Now, if this is your
Seen
first
it
time.
before, you know what's coming. No, no.
Hidden blade counter by ELP. 2. Only had the one leg hook, but that was very nearly enough. Leaping in, the thrust kick, the leg hook. Ospreay able to kick out. You can see the frustration mounting on ELP, but then that crazed look in his eyes, that daredevil mindset. He wants to build on the momentum.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, ELP. No, had the arms captured, but Ospreay counters out, rolls through. High stack. Brings him up. Stardust Clash smash from Ospreay.
And he's going to go up top. I didn't know. He's going for the hidden blade.
Ospreay lines him up. Hidden blade on target. 1, 2, 3.
Here's your winner, the aerial assassin, Will Ospreay.
That was just a sample of the match. That match was going on for 20 minutes of nothing but move, counter move, aerial attack, anti-aerial attack, ground attack. It was everywhere, and it was awesome. And it was free. Okay? I cannot stress that enough. And it was free. So,
dude, no matter how many times I watched the Spanish Fly move, I'm always amazed at how quickly that goes and how smooth that is.
yeah, so am I. And as a bonus this week, there was another match that was happening, and well, that match happened. Great moves. It was a great match. I would love to showcase it, but I wanted to showcase my favorite wrestler, obviously. But I have to show this particular move done by this particular wrestler because this is why I love AEW, because you don't see this normally. So here we go.
Get him taking on both men here.
And laces the fingers. Look at Hey, King! Tags down Moxley! Tags down Claudio!
That's right. A big monster like Brody King doing the flip and takedown off the ropes. And
Yeah, it's crazy when you see big guys like that do moves like that, because it is like, is he allowed to do that?
right. Let me show you
Get him
again.
taking on both men here.
And laces the fingers. Look at Hey, King! Tags down Moxley! Tags down Claudio!
Same crowd, same.
Yeah. I got goosebumps.
Right?
Like it was awesome because a big guy doesn't make moves like that. Big guy just lumbers around, does the hard hits and stuff. Brody King isn't that kind of a big guy. He makes those moves, those aerial moves. He makes those luchador moves all the time, and I respect him for it. I love him for it, and he's one of my favorites. And that's why I watch AEW for, because you don't get that kind of stuff everywhere. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, I definitely would watch that match just to see that again.
And I think that wraps us up, Freddie.
Oh, sweet. I thought we had more, but I guess we're just going to have to wait till next week to find out what else we have to talk about.
Yes, next week when we talk about the Sheep Detectives.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for that one.
I've seen previews for a little bit. Looks interesting, so I can't wait to watch it.
I had to promise my wife not to watch it without her.
Are you going to do that now or watch it later?
I got Fallout to play. I already spent time with her at the movies. I don't have to watch another movie with her tonight.
Same. I'm going to play a few video games and then probably watch it later on tonight. Ow.
Right. I'll watch it tomorrow with her.
There you go.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. We appreciate it. We know you have lots of things to do, and you choose to spend today with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Please like, share, and subscribe. Even if you don't share, subscribe. That's fine. But you're here. You're watching us. Just click the like button. How hard is it? Just blink. Right there. You're liking it. You know you do. Do it now.
Okay. Let me do that right now. Done.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in, and we will catch you next week.
Bye-bye.